The Golden Touch. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king named Midas. He was a kind and wise ruler, beloved by his people. Yet King Midas had one weakness, his love for gold. The king's palace was filled with golden statues, goblets, and ornaments. Yet he was never satisfied. He often said to himself, "If only I had more gold, I would be the happiest man in the world." One sunny afternoon, while strolling through his royal garden, King Midas came across an old man sitting under a tree. The man was dressed in robes that shimmered like starlight. Intrigued, the king approached him and asked, "Who are you and what brings you to my garden?" The man smiled and said, "I am a traveler with a gift for those who seek their heart's desire. Tell me, King Midas, what is it you wish for the most?" Without hesitation, Midas exclaimed, "I wish that everything I touch turns to gold." The stranger raised his hand and said, "Your wish shall be granted, but remember, not all that glitters is gold." With a wave of his hand, the stranger vanished, leaving Midas both astonished and excited. The king wasted no time testing his new power. He touched a rose in the garden, and it instantly turned into pure gold. "Marvelous!" he cried. He ran back to the palace, touching everything in sight: chairs, tables, curtains, and even the floors. Everything turned to gold, but the king's excitement was short-lived. When dinner was served, he reached for a loaf of bread, and it turned into a golden brick. His goblet of wine solidified the moment he touched it. "What is this trickery?" he muttered. As hunger gnawed at him, his young daughter Zoe ran into the room. "Father, come play with me," she said, her face glowing with joy. Forgetting his newfound curse, Midas embraced her. To his horror, she transformed into a lifeless golden statue. Midas fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "What have I done? My greed has cost me the one thing I truly love." Desperate, he returned to the garden and cried out, "Stranger, wherever you are, please hear my plea. Take back this curse. I don't want gold anymore." The mysterious man appeared once more, his face calm but firm. "Do you now understand the price of your greed?" "Yes," Midas sobbed. "I've learned that gold is worthless compared to the love of my family." The stranger nodded. "Very well. I shall reverse the curse, but let this be a lesson you never forget." With a wave of his hand, the golden glow vanished from the palace. Midas rushed to his daughter and hugged her tightly as she returned to life. She giggled, unaware of what had happened. "Father, why are you crying?" From that day on, King Midas ruled his kingdom with a new perspective. He shared his wealth with his people and ensured no one in his kingdom ever went hungry. He no longer desired gold, for he had learned that love, kindness, and happiness were treasures far greater than any riches. Moral: true wealth lies not in gold, but in the people and moments that bring us joy and love.